Last week, we talked a little bit about relationship marketing, and that is 100% the way to go when you're planning for the spring 2024 market. But I want to build on that and go a little bit deeper. You see, many sellers have as many as 2 to 4 realtor relationships. So if you get the call that they're thinking of selling or thinking of buying or thinking of doing something, you can't just assume that because you're getting that call that you are already their selection for their real estate professional. So drilling down, going deep is the way to go. If you're going on a listing appointment, highly recommend that you get a digital listing presentation synopsis emailed to them in advance of the appointment. In fact, you might even drop by a paper synopsis as well a day or so before your physical appointment, making sure that the seller understands that you are the expert, that you know why the house down the street that sold for X sold for that and what the condition was and all of the nuances. In other words, reading the information, maybe even talking to the listing agent, maybe talking to that buyer's agent, going through the photos, going through the data, making sure that you understand why the homes around this home sold for what they did and were on the market for the length that they were is just absolutely imperative. It makes you stand out from the other 2 to 4 realtors that this same seller may know. Making sure that you comp the property in a couple different ways is another great strategy. Don't just depend on MLS data sheets to tell the story. Make sure that you're using other sources, whether it's RPR, whether it's actually giving them the Zillow Zestimate and saying, here's what Zillow says your house is worth. I don't agree and here's why. It gives you instant credibility. Think about going deep. Think about what you can lay out for that seller that's going to make you be the unquestionable choice when it comes to choosing the agent to list their property. Don't just assume that you've got it before you go to the appointment. Go to every appointment with the assumption that you may be competing against someone else and layer on all of your data, all of your expertise, all of your information so that you are clearly the professional of choice. Make it a great week. Thanks.